Hello, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Episode number 21, actually. FIFA 21, episode 21. It's Sunday night, so this is a double upload. You're welcome. What you need to do for me is just hit the thumbs up button. Show your support. Enjoy the video, and yeah, show your support by hitting that thumbs up. Your aim is 7,000 likes before midnight. I'd love to see that because this is a late upload. I'd love to see you hit the goal before the next day. That'd be awesome. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Click the little notification bell. Become part of the Noti gang. Today's episode's pretty cool. We're going to start actually by just hopping straight on into the weekend league. We are 3-0 after yesterday's, or no, not yesterday's, after earlier on today's episode. So that's good. You know, absolutely great start. We haven't lost yet. And we're doing pretty well. We're playing quite well. So we're going to start by just hopping straight back in. And I took a little break actually in between filming from yesterday's episode to then filming this one, but obviously this is all from Saturday since as you're watching this on Sunday, and then we'll have a couple more days worth of weekend league episodes as we work towards like Thursday when we'll start to get our first set of red pick rewards, which is quite exciting. But we come up against a nice team, a fellow RTG apparently, and this was, I have to say, what felt like the toughest match that I'd come up with, you know, the toughest opponent, the toughest match I'd had yet. I made a couple of opportunities, but not really that much. The goal that I scored to go 1-0 up just before half-time was kind of dodgy. I think it ended up going down as like an own goal. But I did have more shots and stuff than my opponent. He'd only had a couple, but he did once again have way more possession than me. It's still something I'm trying to work on, but I guess it's just my attacking style. I pretty much just press and go fast, build up, counter-attack type thing. So that's why I have little possession, because I go and try and make opportunities happen, and I'll either score them and they get possession back, or I'll miss them and the opposition gets possession back again. So that's just how it goes. But we're 1-0 up, and we do end up going 2-0 up. It is that man, Dembouz, getting the little chip goal. I really like this pink kit, by the way. I'm actually glad I did the SBC. And we push through again right here. It's a 2v1 situation, and I end up getting wiped out. I stick the ball in the back of the net, but I'm pretty sure I was offside. Maybe. I don't think I was in line. But he gets a red card, I get a penalty, and I slot the penalty home. And it's not really a massive surprise to see that my opponent is just going to go ahead and dashboard his console and obviously quit out of that one. So we get a 3-0 win, and I guess it's technically a 3-0 win when they quit as well. But yeah, we did score 3 goals. Eden Hazard with the penalty goal, I guess. Yeah, he stuck the penalty away, and that puts us at 4-0. But GG's to that guy. That was actually, like, it wasn't really a 3-0 game, but that was actually tough. So I imagine things are going to start to get tough now. We go on into the next game. We're at 4-0, and we come up against this, and I'm seeing Aguero, God, Aubameyang, Pogba, Varane, and Joe Gomez. This is a meta team if I've seen one. And me and this guy, again, this was the next toughest match I'd had. Every single game so far does seem to be getting harder and harder, which is going to be an issue as we approach, you know, the 10 games, 14 games, 20 games, whatever it may take for me to get my aim, which is Gold 3 this weekend, so that we've got some rivals matches later on in the week to obviously try and get our rank points up higher than if we were to play all 30 games of the weekend league. But my opponent, I should have scored a volley. But the great save from Inform Courtois, I think it was. And then, like, I kind of tackle Aubameyang. It ends up being, like, a really, I don't know what happens, but, like, a poor defensive play from me. And eventually he ends up scoring the goal with, I think it was Raheem Sterling. But look at that for a ball over. A great touch and a wonderful finish from Eden Hazard to get me level just before half-time. Pretty even game, but my opponent, as always, having most of the possession game. In the second half, we cancelled each other out quite a bit because, well, let's face it, we were both 4-4-2, number 2, so we were playing the exact same formation, both at the same sort of skill level. You know, it was just a tough old game. And, well, I'm going to get through here and score a wonderful goal with Saint Maximin. Like, it was a nice pass from Genie into him and a good scoop round the defender, but I did not expect him to score that in off the bar with his weak foot. It didn't even hit the net. It came straight back out again. But did that lead last long? No, unfortunately not. I couldn't deal with the pressure, actually. My opponent really did start to press, and he got a goal almost instantly after we scored. So this one's going to extra time. My first game of the weekend league to go past the 90 minutes. You know, we've had a couple of rage quits so far, so I've had an easy... It's been like, we've been on easy street so far, but now we're moving into, this is where it's really going to, like, test us. So I brought my lone Mbappe on, you know. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and my opponent paused it as soon as I guess he saw that happen, and he brought his lone Mbappe on. So I no longer felt bad about doing that because he did the exact same thing as me. I mess up what should have been an easy goal right there. I just took one too many touches with the Frenchman, and it goes on into the second half of extra time, and it kind of looks like my opponent's getting the better of me. Last attack of the game then, Genie Wijnaldum spots Mbappe running through. He's going to take a touch, do a Berber spin, and score the goal to give me the victory. Oh my god, we win 3-2 in the 120th minute. Mbappe to the rescue. Now, I mean, like I said, I would have felt bad if my opponent didn't also bring a lone Mbappe on. But since he did that, what's good enough for me, it was good enough for him, and vice versa. So, yeah, we get a 3-2 win in the last kick of the game, pretty much, in extra time. So, we haven't had a penalty shootout yet, which is good, because that is, of course, a lottery. We've won on merit on all of these games so far. 5-0. Great start to the weekend league. I did not expect that in my first weekend league. I thought maybe we would have been like 2-4 or something. But hey, there's still time for the meltdown and the bottle to happen. Don't you worry about that. So I've decided that Mahrez is not the one. It didn't take too many games. It took 5 games of the weekend league actually, but he didn't really contribute much. And I think I need a bit more pace out there. So for this very moment, I stick Adama back into that exact spot in the starting 11 until like 5 minutes later when I realised, you know what? If I sell Adama as well, I can get Lucas. And I do want to try Lucas. People are saying some good things about him. I'm not a huge fan of the way Adama Traore has not really got much end product. But obviously Lucas should have a lot more. So Adama actually sells before Mahrez does, but it didn't take that much longer for the Algerian from Man City to finally get bought or purchased by somebody, putting me up to 56,000 coins. Now, I didn't know if that was going to give me just enough to buy a Lucas, so we went on the market and we had a quick little look. And as you can see, there are just a few under that 56,000 mark, and the one I end up buying was already moved to a right winger, and he had a catalyst on him, which actually boosts that pace and the passing to their maxes. So, or, you know, as much as they possibly can anyway. So I think that's good for a winger. Like, I want him to be like super quick, and I want his passing ability to be as good as possible too. So that's the one I picked up. It wasn't the exact cheapest on the market, but it had the stuff that I wanted. It meant that I didn't have to go out and spend any more coins on position modifiers and stuff like that. But what I am going to do is flip those midfielders back. I actually want Lucas Moura to be my right-sided player, and then I kind of want Eden Hazard to be on the left so that he can cut in, because I think he's going to have that crazy finesse, and I want him to almost get involved, almost like don't drift wide. I want him to come inside and then act like almost like a cam. So that's like the idea for Eden Hazard. Anyway, I need to change his... I should actually change his instructions to not say stay out wide, because I think I've got both of them right now to stay out wide and be like proper wingers. Whereas I don't want that for Eden Hazard now. I want him to get in the mix. Maybe be a little bit free roam, you know. So in the middle of the episode here, we're just, you know, chilling, doing a couple of SBCs. One I think came out Friday night, and then the next one came out last night. But I just, you know, I completely missed the one that came out Friday night, so we're doing it now. Just a couple of like puzzle SBCs, which gives us, I think one of them was a Prime Electrum Players Pack. Now that will be tradable, and then the untradable is a Rare Electrum Players Pack. So quite a nice pack, but it did require... like it was like a maximum of 4 teams, so you needed to go through your club and have a look if you had players from that, you know, that get chemistry links and from the same squad. And luckily, I just about made that happen, so we got it done. That's where taking like untradable rewards gets useful, because one, you're going to be ended up submitting untradeable players, but the untradeable rewards give you double the amount of packs, so you've got more in your club to help you do the puzzle SBCs. So by getting those 2 SBCs done, we unlock those 2 packs, so why not go ahead and open them up right now. First one we'll open is the Prime Electrum Players Pack. So this is like half gold, half silver, half rare, half non-rare, I think. Or maybe it's just 3 rares? I'm not sure. Either way, we end up getting an Inform, which, is this the guy that I got? Yeah, it's literally the guy that I got yesterday. And it turns out, I think this is the guy that I used as the silver striker, wasn't it? Maybe, for my Vidra unlock. I used the silver version of him. But this one, luckily, is tradable, this pack, so I can go ahead and just discard this Mora. He doesn't sell for anything, so I can go ahead and discard him. And that's excellent stuff. I get 9,600 coins from that pack and stick a bunch of stuff in the club. So that one was just a huge W all round. It makes that SBC totally worth it. And then no board, no walkout from the rare Electrum. But when we get the blue sides, it pretty much tells me I'm going to get one of these Libertadores players. I still don't know why. Come on, EA, fix that up. And then the rest of the pack is actually not great. We end up getting like Luke Shaw, or people don't have too many great things to say about him at the moment, do they? But yeah, maybe a couple of Prem players there that could be useful for SBCs, but other than that, the Prime Electrum was better than the Rare Electrum. And the Rare Electrum was untradeable as well, so I'm glad we got the Inform that we could discard to make a little bit of money. That's beneficial, isn't it? And then I figured I'm going to use players from my club to go ahead and unlock James Rodríguez, all right? He's such a great signing for Everton, and I think he's going to get Informs this year. Obviously, he already got an Inform, so he's already boosted once, I'm pretty sure. He's slow. He's not particularly FIFA usable, but let's face it, his dribbling, shooting, and passing are all great. I just think at some point in time, this card is going to be high rated, and it costs 20k from scratch. We used an untradeable Inform and a whole bunch of players from my club. A whole bunch of them were untradeable as well. Some were tradable, though. But yeah, so it's effectively cost me like literally nothing to spend and to buy the players, but I used some stuff from my club. So we've traded that in, got ourselves an 84 rated James back. I like this player a lot, and in real life, and maybe not so much in FIFA with the, what has he got? 58 pace. Oh dear. He needs a few more informs before that is maybe up to like 75 or something. But yeah, I mean, let's face it, he's very technically gifted with the dribbling, shooting, and passing, so he could do a job, you never know. And it's a first owner Prem player that I think is most likely going to get more boost throughout the year. So for 20k, you can't really go wrong, in my opinion. And if you can use that free inform that you got from the free Team of the Week pack, go ahead, use it. You know, it saves you 10k. Excellent. And we're going to stick a hunter on him as well. I guess he's going to be in the club for a while, so we might as well boost the pace as much as we possibly can. I don't know when I'll get the chance to use him. But I guess we'll see. I don't even know what pace he gets with a hunter if he's on full chem, because on the bench there he's only on 5, so it only goes up by +2. But we'll get there. We'll use him eventually, and you'll see exactly what his stat boosts are. Maybe someone could let me know. Do you know what acceleration and sprint speed go up by when you use a hunter on full chemistry? Let me know. So at 5-0, I just wanted to play one more game for this episode. It was about the right length to get me to that 15-16 minute mark, which is what I like to provide you guys with. And I didn't mind if this episode was just a little bit shorter, since it's the second one of the day. And then we'll play the majority of the rest of our games over the next couple of episodes, with hopefully some SBCs and maybe some team changes sprinkled in there, depending on how we get on. Because, you know, we're doing well right now. There's no way I'm not losing in the weekend league. It's just not going to happen. So, you know, the bottle is going to come at some point, and I tend to lose my head quite quickly on this game. So at halftime, my opponent bossed it in terms of possession, but I'd made slightly more chances. This was, again, my toughest game yet. It does seem to be getting harder game by game, which I am not looking forward to the next one. But he does get inside the box. Lovely ball from St. Maximin. Just like completely carved me open with a skill pass. And it is this man, Anthony Martial, who scores the goal to put my opponent 1-0 up. I think that's the first time I've gone 1-0 down. I actually think it is. I think maybe, who knows? I can't remember. We've already played 6 games and I've forgotten everything. But Gucci, baby, he gets me the equalizer. 63 minutes on the clock. We just knock a through ball to him and somehow he gets in front of the defender to take the strike. And I'm not complaining. And then right at the end of the game, look at that. Oh my God, we win the ball back. We just keep running, keep running. Great run from Ousmane Dembele to basically pull the defender away so I didn't get AI blocked. And we win the game in the last kick. Again, we've done that a couple of times now. Mbappe saved me. ASM has saved me. Oh, Geordie F96, you were a tough opponent. That was a good game, and I've come away victorious. But yeah, GG's to you, bro. 6-0. I'm very surprised, actually. At some point, I'm probably going to be 6-6. So look forward to that tomorrow. But yeah, right now, it's been a great day. You know, we've made some changes to the team. We've done some SBCs. We've not lost on FIFA. I can't do much more. I can't complain about life when we're making double uploads and we're not losing games. That's when things are going good. The real test is when I do start losing, if I can try and keep my head, and we'll see how that goes, shall we? But that's going to be the end of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. Do me a huge favor. Hit me with a thumbs up. 7,000 likes before midnight, please. That would be awesome. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I thank you for that. Take it easy. Come follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Have a good night. And I'll catch you tomorrow with another episode. Peace.